Why do some people crumble under pressure while others seem to thrive in chaos? The answer lies in something psychologists call anti-fragility, the ability to not just survive stress, but to actually become stronger because of it. This isn't about positive thinking or willpower. It's about understanding how your brain evolved to use adversity as fuel for growth and why ignoring this mechanism keeps you trapped in cycles of suffering. If you've ever wondered why some people emerge from trauma more resilient than before while others remain stuck, this video will change how you see adversity forever. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could be the key to transforming your relationship with stress and setbacks. In this video, I'm going to reveal the science behind post-traumatic growth, a phenomenon that affects millions of people but remains largely misunderstood. You'll discover the neurobiological mechanisms that determine whether trauma breaks you or builds you. The 5 key factors that separate those who grow from those who get stuck. Practical exercises backed by research that you can use to strengthen your psychological resistance. Real examples of how ordinary people transform their deepest wounds into their greatest strengths. And most importantly, how to build what researchers call anti-fragility in your daily life. But here's what most people don't realize: resilience isn't something you're born with or without. It's a skill that can be developed, and the science shows us exactly how to do it. Let me start with something that might surprise you. Your brain is literally designed to grow stronger from adversity. When you experience trauma, your nervous system doesn't just react, it adapts. But here's the crucial part: the direction of that adaptation depends entirely on how you process the experience. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that trauma activates 2 distinct pathways in your brain. The first is the fear pathway. This is what creates PTSD, anxiety, and that feeling of being stuck in survival mode. But there's a second pathway that most people never access: the growth pathway. This growth pathway involves the prefrontal cortex working together with the hippocampus to create what neuroscientists call stress inoculation. And think of it like a vaccine for your mind. Each time you successfully navigate adversity, you're literally building neural pathways that make you more resilient to future challenges. The difference between these 2 pathways isn't random. It comes down to something psychologists call cognitive processing, essentially how you make meaning from what happened to you. After studying thousands of trauma survivors, researchers identified 5 key factors that determine whether someone experiences growth or gets trapped in suffering. Let me walk you through each one. First, cognitive flexibility. This is your ability to see multiple perspectives on what happened. People who grow from trauma don't get stuck in one narrative. They can hold the pain of their experience while also recognizing potential benefits or lessons. Second, social connection. Here's something powerful: isolation kills resilience. The people who thrive after trauma are those who maintain or build strong social connections. Your nervous system literally co-regulates with others, meaning you can borrow resilience from your relationships. Third, meaning making. This isn't about toxic positivity or pretending everything happens for a reason. It's about finding purpose in your pain. Research shows that people who can connect their suffering to a larger sense of meaning are significantly more likely to experience growth. Fourth, emotional regulation. This is your ability to feel your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. It's not about suppressing feelings, it's about developing what psychologists call distress tolerance. Fifth, active coping. Instead of avoiding or numbing, resilient people engage with their challenges. They take action, seek help, and actively work on their recovery rather than waiting for time to heal all wounds. Now let me introduce you to a concept that goes beyond resilience: anti-fragility. This term, coined by Nassim Taleb, describes systems that don't just bounce back from stress, they actually get stronger because of it. Your immune system is antifragile. When exposed to small amounts of stress, it builds antibodies that make you more resistant to future threats. Your muscles are antifragile. They grow stronger when you stress them with exercise. And here's the remarkable part, your mind can be antifragile too. The key is understanding the difference between acute stress and chronic stress. Acute stress, short bursts of challenge followed by recovery, builds resilience. Chronic stress, constant unrelenting pressure without relief, breaks you down. This is why some people emerge from major life challenges stronger than before, while others get crushed by seemingly smaller problems. It's not about the size of the challenge, it's about how you structure your response to it. Let me give you some practical tools you can start using today to build anti-fragility in your own life. Exercise 1, the stress inoculation protocol. Deliberately expose yourself to small, manageable stresses. This could be cold showers, challenging workouts, or having difficult conversations. The key is that these stresses are voluntary and time-limited. You're training your nervous system to handle discomfort. Exercise 2, the meaning-making journal. After any challenging experience, write about it from 3 perspectives. What did this cost me? What did this teach me? How might this serve others? This simple practice activates the growth pathway in your brain. Let me share a powerful example. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, noticed something remarkable in the concentration camps. The people who survived weren't necessarily the physically strongest or those who suffered the least. They were the ones who could find meaning in their suffering. Modern research confirms Frankl's observations. Studies of cancer survivors, combat veterans, and people who've experienced major losses show the same pattern. Those who can find purpose in their pain are more likely to experience post-traumatic growth. The science is clear. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward. You have within you the capacity not just to survive adversity, but to be transformed by it. The key is understanding that growth doesn't happen automatically. It requires intention, practice, and often support from others. Remember, building anti-fragility is a process, not a destination. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen these neural pathways to prove to yourself that you're more capable than you know. If this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Share your own experiences with post-traumatic growth, or let me know which of these strategies you're going to try first. And if you found value in this video, there's something I want you to see next. The video appearing on your screen right now dives deeper into the practical psychology of personal transformation. It's the perfect next step in your journey toward building unshakable resilience. Click on it now, because understanding these principles could be the difference between staying stuck and stepping into your strongest self. Until next time, remember, you're not just surviving your story, you're writing it.